Gangington! It's time. I'm back. And we're getting serious. Listen, I'm a normal guy, right? Kinda normal. I'm a nigga in a ski mask, but I'm with somebody from the fucking future. Somebody with a lot of talent, a lot of prospect. Listen, if I was a stock trader, I'd be investing. I'd go all in like a gambling addict because I see success. You know, shit, I already work with the dude. My friend. The GOAT. The legend. The prospect. The up and comer. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is 18 Centuries, aka 047 Shine. You know me, you don't know me, it doesn't matter. That's who I am. I'm from Houston, H-Town, DJ Screw, you know, where it started, you feel me? So,
Real
yeah.
shit. Yeah. So speaking of starting, how did you find yourself into the scene and why did you choose to invest in the music, make the music you make?
Like from the beginning, like how I got into music in general, or just like the scene.
Start from the beginning and then the scene.
Alright, alright. So how I got it was a band project, and the band teacher wanted us to like up a band lab. Sorry, my Wi-Fi shit right now. But yeah, my sixth grade teacher wanted us to make a project off of band lab, and like that's how I got introduced into a digital audio workspace. That's how I got my start in music. I just like it was supposed to just be for a project, and like we was supposed to use band lab just one time, but me, I never stopped. Once I got into band lab and like music production, I just kept going. You know? So I was like what 12 when I started making music. Now I'm like 16. So and how I got into the scene, or like at first, like when it comes to underground, like the music I started listening to was like Memphis music. So like like Doom Shop, Memphis and stuff. And I was just really into the Memphis scene. And then I don't know, I don't even know how I got into the rabbit hole of like Suja 4. I think okay. But what got me like falling in love with like the Citricore scene and like that type of genre was like this one song by Lucifer, Dying in Style 3, bro. When I first heard that song, bro, I was hooked on like the genre and like I had to learn more and like I fell inside the rabbit hole and like there I am, bro.
Bro, I had a similar experience because I was on SoundCloud and I saw this mix, right? And it was I heard Eyes Glowing Red by X Turo, and I was
Mm.
like, whoa. I didn't even know this shit was even possible. Like the fact it was just so cool. It really I just no other word for it besides cool. It made me feel like okay, like niggas are really being themselves in a way that I never thought possible. And so that's kind of how I had a similar experience when it comes to being in the scene. But have you worked with anybody in the scene? Like, where did you really start to find your groove?
Uh, well, when I started, I had to think like, how do I get into that? And it was Discord. I don't even know how. Okay, I remember I was in some public Discord server called Chill Bar, and it was when I first started making Suja Core on FanLab. It was shitty as hell, and I didn't know what I was doing to be honest. But I was promoting my music in my Discord bio, so I went inside Chill Bar, which is like a public server where like you just VC
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And so I was in that side a VC. This SoundCloud rapper who also made Soulja 4. His name was Lies Payne. That was his name. I still remember him because he's the one that like taught me how to mix. So I can never forget Lies. But unfortunately, he passed away. So rest in peace, Lies Payne.
Damn. Rest in
Um,
peace.
yeah, that's the first guy that I ever made music with. And he invited me to servers, and the server that I ended up in was the Zom Game server. And the Zom Game server, it wasn't Soulja Core. It was like Digicore, Hyperpop. There was like Soulja Core artists inside the collective, and I just worked with them. That's basically. So I haven't really worked with anybody like up there really. It's like my friends, like yeah, just friends. No one really, no one. You feel me?
Mm, real shit though. Um, that's what's up. Because I mean, do you feel like I mean, compare
Well,
that to
besides
what.
you, besides you,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. Uh, Link in the bio to the song. I'm gonna throw it up right now. But you seem to have your own style, like in comparison to everybody else. That's kind of like what compelled me to work with you in the first place. Was that, I mean, you're not trying to be like anybody else. You have affiliation with this collective. I'm assuming called BBKKK. Your iconic tags.
Uh-huh.
You have such a special aesthetic that's not really demonic. Rather, it's more fantastical, more, ethereal, really. And I love that a lot. I'm drawn to that because I mean I live in the woods, and that's a lot more practical for me. Why did you choose to go down that lane instead of staying in the physical world?
Well, yeah, it's heavily inspired by Faction and like Ayako and like Seven Knights, and I just really like the ambient style. Like it makes me feel good, it's therapeutic sounding to me, and like I just
Hmm.
stuck with it. That's what made me got into it.
Real shit. Um, Oftentimes I have this theory. I see this a lot when people listen to music. It's oftentimes like they listen to music that they'd want their life to be like. Like would you really want to live in an elf forest? Because me personally, I certainly would.
I mean, I think it's just like having the mindset of like, yeah, I'm from the fucking forest. You know what I mean? Like it feels like makes you feel good in a way. Like it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like music is just like a way to like bring out a vibe that you want to feel, and like but you just want to like people to see you as or view you as. You feel me?
Hmm.
And so if I actually like want to live in like a forest and like like realistically live in a forest, I don't think so. But I like having a sense of being mysterious or some shit. I don't know.
I get that. I get that. Cause like realistically, somebody like me, I really can't claim like being from the hood. So I don't know if that aesthetic would work for me. And I see that a lot where people are almost like putting that street shit to the side and learning to incorporate the things that they love to do into their music. Would you say that your own things in your personal life influence your music? And if not, I mean, what influences, like, what are your biggest influences, really?
Um, hmm. Like, I think my biggest influence is like it's just my biggest influence is like every day. That's like I'm gonna explain. Like every day is my biggest influence because I don't know. Like sometimes I wake up feeling sad or mad or angry, and it just makes me want to make a song. Like I back from school, I just want to make a song, and like I'm just drawn to making a song every day. Like I don't know. It's like a reset button. I don't know. That's what keeps me going and making it because it's like when I don't make music, I feel like an urge. Like I hear a song, it's like, damn, I really want to make a song now. That's just what keeps me going when it comes to making music. Like yeah,
So it's like an outlet for you.
yeah. It's it's out of it.
All right. So if you didn't have that outlet, if you weren't making music, where do you think you'd be in life?
Yo, I keep even as I don't know some loser watching Netflix shows. Uh, I I can't imagine. I can't imagine not. That's a crazy question. I can imagine not making music. It's like, oof. I think I'll probably. I don't know, bro. Can't answer that without. I can't answer that straight. Like, I can't imagine not making music. It's weird.
No, I feel that though, because like the way I see it, music has become a part of my identity. Like I know exactly what you mean when I get that urge. Like something feels wrong with existing if I'm not creating music. Like if I haven't made a beat in a while, I start to feel like I'm taking two steps at once. Like things just feel weird, you know. And it's a part of my identity, you know. And that's kind of it's very interesting because when I see the scene as a whole, I zoom out outside of myself. I see a lot of people, and I get this feeling that other people make music just to look cool and nothing else. Of course, I love looking cool or whatever, but there's a deeper side to it. How do you feel about the community in general?
Uh, the community is, yeah. I don't want to bring up slur or Lumi, or, like the
Yeah.
community is. It has its side, I mean, there's the actual artists and like actual painters, like Universe Karma and like Faintly Silence, I guess, whatever.
Ah!
Um, there's there's painters and there's just people that take advantage of their name and to do bad with it. You feel me? And so what I think about the community, I just feel like it's, I mean, it's a community. It ties people together. It gives people a conversation. Gives people, a family in a way.
Hmm.
So I think the community is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. It's definitely a net positive because, I mean, when I go out into the outside world, I do feel like I'm not on the same wavelength as other people. Like, I see the world very intuitively, I guess. Like, even when I speak, I try to give out as many ideas as possible and try to tie them together in a sentence. And sometimes it doesn't always come out right, but it's funny because when I do these interviews and shit, I really do feel like I found my people, like people who can understand me. It's very interesting, like
Hmm.
how a certain type of person congregates in one space through the internet. It's a very interesting phenomenon.
Right.
Yeah. I noticed that a lot of people like Sonic in this community, I guess. Like, do you think there's anything to that?
What? I think that's just people following a trend. Because me
Mm.
personally, I don't really mind for it. People just, I don't know. People see something, they think, oh, he's doing that. That's cool. I'm gonna do it too. Wait, he's doing it too? Yeah, let's do it, guys, together. We're the Sonic gang. I don't know. Uh, I just feel like, I don't know. Same thing with lyrics too. Same thing with lyrics. I feel like they a lot of things that they hear from other songs and stuff, and in their music too. So I don't know. It's just people, monkey monkey do.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, like recently, it's disappointing. That's what I call it because, like I said, I think one of the founding principles of this community, or at least I think should be, is like being original. Like everybody's trying to do their own thing and be their own person and work together, right? But when I see
Hmm.
this shit on TikTok,
Right.
where people are like basically just doing whatever's getting them views, it's like I don't even know how to feel about that because it's like, sure, you're getting views, but I don't know, you're sacrificing who you could be, like that. To me, that's what selling your soul is. Like you're being fake, you know.
Mm. I mean, I see it. I feel like some people see it as a business instead of like
Mm.
creating music in a way. I feel like people see something that can capitalize on, market on, and I mean, to be honest, I don't hate on people for the TikTok stuff. I mean, if you're making money, you're getting viewership, good on. I'll never hate on you for winning.
Hmm.
But yeah, as an artist though, it does hurt me to see like people just, like I said, monkey see, monkey do. They like the auditory stuff. They like the sped up cyber speed
Yeah.
phenomenon, and that's just what the teenage girls of 2023 like.
That's really what it is, dude. It's the teenage girls that like make the underground world go round. No pedophile shit, but it's like if you could get them to start making TikToks to your songs, it's a wrap. Like you start doing well for
It's
yourself.
game over, bro. Jeez, jeez.
Yeah, I noticed
On me,
that, bro.
bro. I swear to God, bro. I try to hire this girl to like TikTok dance one of my songs, bro. Yeah, she said she'll do it, but I'm still waiting on that dance, bro.
Yo, okay, so like I was thinking about that too. Like, what if I could pay Kayla G? You know who Kayla G is? The
Oh
light
gosh,
skinned
yes, I know.
girl. Yeah, get the light skinned girl to do something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, but I mean, I don't know. Cause it's like monkey see, monkey do. They see the girl doing it, then everybody else gets put on. So I don't know. It's a very interesting phenomenon.
Mm,
My main thing though is okay, people are getting motion, people are doing their thing. That's cool, but I'm also seeing like some of the original ideas of what Sigilcore was supposed to be start to fade out in exchange of like the newer Crush
hmm.
Club shit, and that's what makes me really sad. Like damn, this sound never got to really
Yeah.
mature.
Feel like something shouldn't be called Sigil Core because when I think about Sigil Core, I think about that whispering, that
Yeah.
Jules, that old good. I don't know. It feels so retro, like to hear any like old style Sigil Core nowadays because like all what Sigil Core is now, quote unquote, is just I don't know, good loyal dots or something. I don't know.
I
I don't like.
guess nobody even really knows no more. So it's a very interesting spot right now. Very
I
interesting
mean,
spot.
I know. I mean, I know what it is. But people that don't make music don't know the genre
Hmm.
like that. But it's cool.
For
It's
sure.
cool, dude.
So if so where do you see the space in like I don't know 2 years from now?
Like the scene or me.
First yourself, yeah. Where do you see yourself in 2 years from now, and then where do you see the scene in 2 years from now?
Dude, in 2 years, I'm gonna be renowned, bro. I'm playing all my cards right, bro. I'm gonna be the next. I'm gonna be better than Auditori, bro. I'm gonna be. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like when you go to school, let's say you're 16 years old 2 years from now, and you go to school and like you hear my songs, and you go to some stranger, and you trying to like put them onto my songs, and they be like, "Oh, I already know who that is, bro." That's what I'm trying to be. You know what I'm talking about? You get what I mean?
Yeah, I heard this before. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah. All right.
I'm doing an interview. Anyway, yeah, my bad. Um, yeah, bro, I know exactly what you mean. Like, oh, I've heard this before. Like, dude, so I was at the gym yesterday, right? And this girl
Mm.
comes up to me and she asks me like, "So what do you do? Like, I see you in here every day. What do you do?" And I'm like, I make music, bro."
Oh, man.
I'm like, I hate the way it sounds. Like, oh, I'm a rapper. I'm a rap. Like, I hate that shit. But I normally be lying. Like, I twist the truth. I'd be like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, which is true. But like, I'm a rapper, bro. And so then I'm like, she's like, "Oh, do you make money?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I show her my song, and she's like, "Oh my god, I've heard this 1,000 times. I did that's you." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, that's
Wow.
me." And I'm like, but
Ah,
it's weird because it's
get the
like,
digits though.
nah, man, I didn't like her, bro. I don't like her,
Oh
bro.
my god.
I She's probably
Run
like
the bag.
some hoes be minors, can't end up like Slur, but
Oh, yo.
yeah. Anyway, it's just like it's a very interesting feeling, for sure. So with that being said, you're playing your cards right, you're collabing and doing all this stuff. Do you see, people evolving, the
Mhm.
scene evolving or going in a certain direction?
Um, I mean the underground as a whole, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like scissor core stuff. I mean, what more can you do to it? I mean, you can always make a song that sounds good, but I don't think. But I think underground in general, like I feel like it's always changing. Like every few months, there's always something. Like I guess what's trending right now is the opium scene, and And before the opium scene was like what Yeet and stuff, and before Yeet it was like Autumn, Can Can, and yeah. So it's gonna keep going, but yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you could speak to a younger version of yourself, what would you say?
I'll probably say go get a job, little nigga.
Oh my god, bro. Are you serious?
I'm so dead. Go get a job, little nigga. Go make you some money, little nigga.
Hey, I get it. All right, that's what's up. You know, money is money. You know, all right. And if you could speak to a younger artist listening, like somebody who's, I really want to get in the music. I want to make sense. I want to be a part of the cool kids club. You know, what would you say to them?
Let's say don't take shit from people, but at the same time listen to people. That's I'm gonna end that right there. I'm gonna let that sink in for you.
Real shit. All right. Well, listen. Now it's the part of the interview where if you want to give any special shout outs, diss anybody, or shit, talk about whatever you want to talk about, now's the time to do so.
I can diss people.
Yeah, man. It's your interview.
Flying Fish K, Strizzy Stray K, Axe Terrell K, hashtag Free Two Shanes, Long Skull on top, 18 Centuries is better than everyone. If you're watching this interview, you're gay. Also want to shout out to my mom. She's the best. Shout out to Lil Shine. He's like the best plug and B artist out there. Wait, who's your favorite artist, Stanley?
Oh, damn. Right now, fucking Danny Kyoko.
Annie Kyoko K.
Nah.
You got anyone else you like?
Yeah, let's see. Let me open up my following. Fuck. Dama Zien. I've been listening to Dama Zien a lot. I don't know if you know who that is.
Bro, who is that?
Bro, he's like, emo rappers in the DMV are crazy. And he goes, darkness in me, I can feel the seasons change. I'm like, bro, that shit is hard, but I love it, bro. I've been listening to him.
You're gonna have to link me the song later, bro.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the beat that I recently sent you, though. Like, you know, the one that you're gonna use and gonna maybe get a special someone on.
Real shit. Yeah, guys, listen. If you're watching this and you're interested in who we are and what we do, we are artists ourselves. Listen, Underground TV is for artists by artists. So, you know, yeah. So, listen, me and 18 Centuries have worked together on things like Imposter. But recently, he sent me a beat that I think I'm about to go in on. Your boy's trying to do a collab run, and I'm trying to go in on this beat, man. You want me to play it? Because, I mean, it's right here. I don't know if I want to play it, actually. I don't want to leak it.
Nah. Don't play. Don't leak it. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? You're such an amateur, dog.
Yeah, no, I get excited. All right. But yeah, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's good. That was nice. Thank you.
All right, listen, it's been Saintly Silas the Soldy Man. Follow my guy, bro. Follow my guy because, listen, he's not just my friend. He's a really good producer, number one. So, on his own merits alone, I mean, come on. Instagram, aesthetic, he has everything he needs to be a fucking legend. So, do yourself a service, invest early, and be there before it was cool, bro. Shit, already cool, in my opinion. Anyway, this is Saintly Silas the Soldy Man. And I'm out. There we go.